Hey, what's up, guys? Ash here, Nation 1033. Today we are going to quickly go over recruiting troops at the maximum rate possible as fast as you can during the strongest commander recruitment phase. Um, the recruitment phase can show up mostly random, but there are, I don't know, 5 or 6 templates for strongest commander. But everyone should obviously be recruiting as many troops as possible, and I'm going to show you guys how I do it and kind of important things to note. So to start with, commander skills, right? If you spend some time in development, or maybe you're in development, you actually want to switch out unless you have a hybrid tree like I'm doing, because if you want to increase recruit speed, you're going to need battle flag 1 and 2. Both of these help increase recruitment, and you'll want to max them out, obviously. And I think it's just, yeah, it's just battle flag 1 and 2. There's a battle flag 3. And we're going to go through every humanly possible possibility, uh, that can possibly create more troops. Okay, so officers, you want to go to strategy, and obviously at some point you want to get Loreline and Sergeant Barney up. I will say that maybe in super late game you could replace Sergeant Barney with, let's say maybe Brave Star, any of the other officers besides Loreline, with the 6-star skills like max recruitment and recruitment speed up, right? You could do that. Um, I'm not there yet, and I don't plan to be anytime soon, so I do think it's worth it to take Barney to 5-star. Can't hurt. Also, you'll want to have draft on them as well, so you can just be cranking out as many units as humanly possible, right? Um, let's see, what else? Research. This is often forgotten. Military tree, draft. Draft 1, draft 2, and I think there's a draft 3. Yeah. All of these are going to help your recruitment speed. And then for building, so if this is your main account, you should have 8 training grounds. And maybe you don't have all of them level 30 yet. It depends where you're at, right? But you're going to want 8 training grounds for your main, and you can kind of see what the building does. You can click on more info to find out, from a level 1 training ground versus a level 30 training ground, all this max recruitment and recruitment speed up every possible ounce you guys can get. And then next, you can actually trigger national recruitment, which is an alliance skill. I think that can only be triggered by R4 and R5. And so ours is currently level 7, and it gives a 20% speed increase. This is actually really, really massive. And I let my entire alliance know what's going on, when we're going to release this, when we do it, and just to make sure everyone's recruiting as much as possible. And then finally, and you may not be in a position to do this, but also cabinet positions help, and the 2 in particular. So you can go to the capital at the center of your nation, and right now our Union Dar is they have presidency, and there's 2 titles really: Marshal, which gives recruitment time reduction 6%, and then Chief of Staff, which does recruitment time reduction by 5%. All of this combined is how I try to run it. You can control everything except for really the cabinet positions, right? And maybe you're in a nation where you have permanent presidency for your alliance and you guys are top dog. We rotate between 3 top alliances, so but DAR is our union, so we just ask for it from them, and it's kind of easy to grab. Important to note that activating this or getting Marshal or Chief of Staff is not going to immediately update your current recruiting, right? So you kind of have to time it well. Since I can generally time when we're going to do it. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys what what I would be doing. But you can see a lot of mine are about to finish in 5 minutes. We're going to go ahead and speed these up so that it's just a few seconds left. Here we go. And, wow, I actually did this. That timed out really well. So another thing is, what do you want to promote? You know, like what is the goal of your recruiting? I think that's really important. I'm actually going to go ahead and set just the normal amount of infantry. And I'm going to use my speed ups on my factory since I'm C34. Yeah, we're just going to just get these going as fast as humanly possible. I'm actually going to, I'm maxing these out. Normally I actually set the time for server reset. So for example, right now it's, what is it in game time? 1600 server time. So I would normally, you can, a lot of players don't know this, you can actually move this bar and change the amount of time that it takes. So an example, I will normally set this to where server reset comes up so that I get my daily bonus handled as quick as possible, right? Recruit human troops, recruit machine troops, recruit tech troops. You know, I max out my daily within like 15 minutes of the start of every day, just because it times well with that, right? So what we're going to do, I want to get more tanks. I'd like to have 40,000 tanks, which is about 200,000 units. So we're going to do that, and then maybe we'll work on some cannons. So I'm going to max out cannons on this one, and then put in tanks, right? And so right now I can make 369 in 1 day, 12 hours, and 40 minutes. And from here, you're going to just, you know, hit your speed up as fast as you can, boom, and over and over and over again. You guys will notice, for those of you that are like super min-maxers, right? You notice I have 1 day, 12 hours, 40 seconds, and 40 minutes, 16 seconds. I could wait the 16 seconds, or if you want to make it easier, you could like pop a level onto Loreline or pop a level onto Barney, right? And that slight, you know, 0.1% will shave off that amount, but it's not that serious, at least not for me. Yeah, it's a 16 seconds based off of a 5-minute recruit speed up. I don't really care that much. But yeah, it's just good to know. And so you guys will keep doing this all the way through all of your recruitment speed ups. And you know, I try to set goals. So again, you know, I want 40,000 tanks, and once I have that many tanks, I'll probably switch back to uranium cannons, just because there's never a time that you don't need uranium cannons, really. Or not uranium, what is it? Death cannons? Doomsday cannons. Anyway. I think that's it. Yeah, real simple video, guys. This will help players a lot because you can build a lot of units very quickly by doing this. By the way, for those that are interested, if you're looking to get the most bang for your buck, you want to be doing the weekly specials for recruiting. It has the best ratio of kind of cost to recruit speed ups, and that, you know, you can see this is purely dedicated, but from a mathematical standpoint, this is amazing, as well as actually, and a lot of people don't know this, the monthly one is very good. And even though it's generic speeds, if you compare it, it's actually still really good. And you know, you can use these for anything. Ultimately, I would not recommend using it for research, because you guys will max out research eventually. The academy only goes to level 30, and there's only so far you can go. And once that happens, then you can only use it on building and recruiting, right? Once you get to C30, most of the time you're going to be locked out by uranium, so it's pointless to use it on building. So I just use this on recruiting. Just my thoughts. Anyway, yeah, that's it, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please like and subscribe, and talk to you later.